it says right here, an experience. Uh, this person thinks that their cat may have stopped them from being abducted. So let's take a look. We like taking a look at abduction stories here, or in this case, possible abduction. So let's take a look, shall we? Okay. Cross posted. Okay, cool. Let's begin. I'm still kind of shaken from this and would love to hear outside opinions or if anyone has experienced something similar. Last night, I fell asleep on the couch watching TV. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't even remember falling asleep. Suddenly, I jolt awake and I'm standing in a house. Wait, awake is in parentheses. I'm sorry, in quotations for those who are just listening. Suddenly, I jolt awake and I'm standing in a house I don't recognize. It was almost like when you jolt awake from sleeping, but into a dream. I felt completely lucid. My body started lifting off the floor towards the ceiling, and I instantly knew I was being abducted. The house was filled with this glowing red light. My vision was blurring and glitchy like a broken computer screen. My ears were ringing so loudly, and I could hear almost like a thundering, mechanical whirring sound. It felt so real. In the moment, I thought it was really happening, and it was absolutely terrifying. I remember calling out saying, "Please don't, I'm scared. I'm not ready. If you are going to take me, at least show yourself," as I'm suspended in midair. There were some telepathic things happening, and it felt like they were planning to take me for good, not bring me back, not just for an experiment. Okay, so before we continue, a couple things here, or maybe a few things. They mention being jolted awake, like waking up into a dream, right? And then they mention feeling completely lucid. Well, lucid dreams are a thing, but if they were floating up and they weren't able to control themselves, like, hey, okay, I'm floating up, let me float back down, then okay, that might be a little bit of a red flag, if you will, to match the red glowing light. But it also could just be a regular dream. No, just a regular old dream. But hey, we'll see. And then they said they heard something like a thundering mechanical whirring sound. Maybe a plane just flew above. I don't know. But I'm trying to look at this from all perspectives as we do here, This could very well have happened. I don't know. But also, it could have just been a dream because sometimes dreams feel super real, right? Alright, let's continue. Alright, so, and also, they thought that they were going to be taken, so something that's common among abduction stories is the telepathic thing, right? So, this person says there were some telepathic things happening. Felt like they were going to take them away for good. Could have been. Let's see. Alright. Then I started to slowly float back down to the floor. It felt like there was something holding me down or keeping me on Earth physically. They couldn't lift me up. They eventually gave in and allowed me to stay. Okay, well this goes into the lucid dreaming. Maybe them saying, hey, please don't. I'm scared, I'm not ready. Then Dad told his body to put him back down in his dream. Who knows? Alright. I could hear a voice in my head, clear as day, basically saying that big changes are coming and to be prepared for them. This is in parentheses. Not sure if this was a message for me personally or for Earth in general. Oh, plot twist, huh? Earth message. Okay. The voice said when I opened my eyes, I would be back inside my apartment. Oh, not even a second later, I opened my eyes and was back on my couch, completely awake and freaked out. The whole experience was less than 5 minutes long. How do they know how long it was? Did they look at the clock before they fell asleep or something? Maybe. But this thing gave them a message saying big changes are coming. Also, this happened 2 months ago, by the way. This person wrote this 2 months ago, I should say. Um, that's an interesting little tidbit. And they were like, I don't know if this is for me or for Earth in general. Could be either or. Who knows? I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Alright, let's see here. Where do we leave off? It allowed me to say, okay, it was 5 minutes long. Alright, we're right here. I realized that my cat had been laying on my chest the entire time I was sleeping. She curled up and snuggled with me all night long after that, with her face touching mine. In all the 7 years I've had her, she has never once laid on me like that or snuggled with me so closely. Okay, so another little wrinkle in this is that the cat was laying on their chest. But, okay, hear me out. If this person was being abducted physically and they were floating up in the air, how was the cat? Maybe they were floating horizontally and not vertically. But it seems like the cat wouldn't be able to be on top of them if... the cat wouldn't be able to stay on top of them if they were just being pulled up vertically, right? I don't know. And interesting, let's see what this last paragraph says. At first, I brushed this off as a bizarre dream, but my instincts kept telling me it wasn't a dream. Okay, trusting the gut, I see. It's good to trust the gut, right? I can't explain it. I've dabbled in lucid dreaming in the past. Oh, but this is different. Oh, okay. I'm starting to wonder if somehow my cat prevented them from taking me. If she either protected me or something about her physical body on mine stopped them. This is the first time I've experienced something like this, so I'm not sure what to do or think about it. I'm not sure what to do or think about this either because it's interesting, right? It's super interesting because you could easily dismiss this as a dream. It was a dream. You're dreaming. But I can't definitively say that it was a dream. I just can't because, I'm not this person. Also, I don't know the circumstances in this person's life. Maybe something happened that they didn't remember that kind of sparked the brain to manifest whatever thing happened in a dream, in this weird dream. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes something happens in your life and then you dream about it in some sort of metaphorical way. I don't know. Let's see what people have to say about this. Also, let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think happened here? Do you think it was just a dream? Do you think it was something deeper than that? Of course, as always, be kind. We're not here to just make fun of people and their experiences, right? This is, it's interesting to talk about, but be kind. If you're gonna go on Reddit and say something, be kind, okay? Alright, let's see what this person says. The glowing red light in my case was blue. Two of my memories have this blue light in common. I had that kind of astral projection dreams where I float from my bed to the ceiling, and one time I was above the roof. But I always thought that they were just astral dreams or such. Who knows? Okay, we'll see. See, there's that. And Remarkable Camel responds and says, "This literally gives me chills. It's super validating, but also so scary to know someone else has experienced this too, and it's not just my brain playing tricks on me." The best way I figured out how to describe the feeling is like when you get blown up by a bomb in Call of Duty or another war game. Your vision is red and shaking, blurry, everything is vibrating. There's a piercing, ringing sound, plus a hollow but extremely loud whirring sound. I would love to hear more about your friend's experiences. Sounds like she might be able to give me some guidance. Oh, whoops. Should have opened it all up. There we go. Oh, comment deleted. Okay. Nope, not the lights in the sky. Only a couple times this teenager, no flying rocks, no missing time. The only psychic phenomena currently is just strong intuition and basic. I know when someone is thinking about me and the overall theme. Okay, so this person that we read is supposed to be Sebastian Rubio. They commented that their light was blue, and then somebody responded, but it got deleted. And let me go back. And OP responded to something by saying it's validating to have somebody with the same experience. Let's see here. Look up how powerful cats are. Okay, well this is... Okay, there's a reason why in ancient Egypt you were put to death for harming one. They have one foot in our reality and one foot in another. Well, this original post is not about being in a separate reality, is it? It's just about being abducted. But also they said they woke up in a house that wasn't theirs. So I don't know. Their purring has been scientifically proven to heal. Something about the frequency of it. And Buddhist temples keep cats around because they believe you can reach a deeper state of meditation with a cat. That cat kept you from being taken. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't, maybe it was the cat, who knows. So many comments, please don't take me, I'm not ready. You suppose they'll come back for you when you're ready? Oh. Maybe. This person says, this sounds a lot like astral projection, to be honest. It's like lucid dreaming, but it feels a lot more real. Sometimes it happens to people by accident. Might be worth reading a bit about. There's a lot of wishy-washy misinformation out there, but the phenomenon is a real thing. Huh? Somebody responds and says, that's what I thought too. This experience sounds exactly like an out-of-body astral projection, right down to the nose. Vibrations and feeling terrified. It is scary. Hope you should definitely check out the astral projection sub. Maybe we should check that out too. Alright, this is the last one we're going to read. I'm not going to say that what happened didn't happen because I definitely believe in abductions. But I just have to say that a lot in your story is exactly how my dreams can be when I have hyper-realistic dreams after sleep paralysis. Interesting turn we're taking here. The ringing and mechanical whirring sound, the waking up in a strange home, the floating, etc. If you don't know what's going on, then it can quickly turn into nightmare mode. There's no way to know if it is real or not when you are in this state. It can sometimes feel realer than life. I want to emphasize that I am just saying this so that you can have an alternative to think about, because most people who are not accustomed to realistic lucid dreaming, while afraid, will probably freak the F out and think it is real. I did until I got used to it. I'm not disbelieving you, and no matter what happened, I'm very sorry you went through it. Well, yeah, that's a good, well-rounded answer, I'd say. Just trying to give them options and trying not to diminish their experience, but saying, hey, consider this as well. I mean, yeah, that's what I would say. I would say just the same. You guys can go on here and finish reading the rest of the stuff if you want, but my first thought was maybe it's just an intense dream. It's a dream. You're dreaming, but I cannot say one way or the other because ultimately I do not know. But it's kind of fascinating. Anyway, let me know what you all think in the comments. How do you feel about this? Let me know. Yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate you. If you just clicked on it and still appreciate you, but you won't hear me saying I appreciate you. Hope everybody's well. I'm gonna tell you to be well in a second, but I hope you were well when you started watching this video. And yeah, do all the algorithm stuff too. But also, if you already clicked off, you're not gonna hear me say that. But that's okay.